John Present. You suddenly, when Rudolph comes over the hill, you find yourself like shot back to just a random memory. You are in your office a little over 200 years ago. You're having a meeting with, as of right now, the current ghost of the past. You are having this meeting the day after an assailant killed the ghost of yet to come. The previous ghost of the past is very much like a Dumbledore-esque figure, Gandalf-esque figure, but even older somehow. Just wrinkles in every crease of this spectral form, which feels impossible for a ghost, but still, even their spectral figure starts to sag as their age grows and grows on them. Like dark purple robes. This is a humanoid ghost. Wears like this purple robe, collared shirt, a little bow tie. They've known that they're on the last of their days for a little while now. He has called this meeting with you. All you know of the previous night is that the ghost of yet to come was killed somehow. You know they were killed around the shelf. You don't necessarily know why. And you... Let's roll a perception check right now, just for my knowledge.
22 total.
Oh, 22 total. Okay, I may not honor...
21.
21? Changes everything. So you were actually pretty vigilant the night before, but I think John Present likes to remain in the present. I think a lot of what happened this day you have suppressed. Your goal, your mission is to help people in the here and now, and you rely on your other two companions to manage the past and the future, respectively. Ghost of the Past sits down in your office.
I've gone through Aryabhata's things. I learned that soon I too will leave this immortal coil. He knew he would be assassinated. He himself found it to be the most optimal path forward.
You're here now, so there's no point talking you won't be here in the future, okay? You're here now, and we're okay. There's still two of us here.
John, no one is to know he was assassinated other than us. No one is to know what transpired last night. No one of access to my personal recording of events until the time is right. John, you must listen to me now. My time is short. It's going to get worse before it will get better, but you will be on the forefront of protecting what we are and what we stand for.
What do you know? What do you know that I don't?
John, Aryabhata took many calculations. He used his mental facilities to his maximum benefit. I went through all of his notes. He projected hundreds of years in the future. He found that we're going to run into some trouble. He knew I would find his notes. He was very methodical about his actions in the last several days ever since he finished his calculations. He found his time was short and... sorry. I'm feeling tired.
Just relax. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna face this together, okay?
No, John.
And you're not going anywhere.
I'm going to the next plane. But you and your soon-to-be companions, you will be the ones to save us. I know of it. Aryabhata knew of it. It will be difficult.
What are we facing?
John, I can't tell you, but I promise you will know. You will know what to do. Trust your instincts. I'm proud of you.
I always have.
I know you have, and I'm very proud of you.
Are there any other questions you would like to ask?
Oh, I think John Present is taking him at his word here that he'll know when the time is right, whatever it is, and can't get any more info from him.
John, you experience that memory, are immediately cut back to the present moment. Ooh, stomping along the cobblestone street, Rudolph steps forward. Santa doesn't want you meddling with Ebenezer Scrooge. You all are going to pay for your transgressions. I would like everyone to roll initiative. Yeah, let's do 20 to 25.
I'm 21.
How about 15 to 20?
I got a 17.
I got a 17 as well.
What are each of your initiative bonuses?
Mine is +3.
Same.
Okay.
We both rolled a 14.
Y'all want to roll? Y'all want to roll d20s?
I got a 16.
11.
11. Okay. So John will go first, and then Laura will go after. On a nat 20 initiative roll, Rudolph is going to go first.
Whoa.
Which does not bode well. You see Rudolph on his back two legs, like is full walking like a humanoid, is not galloping, at least as he crosses the threshold of the hill. But once he sees you all, finds his targets, he does get down on all fours and gallop forward. We're doing this theater of the mind. But I do want to try to figure out at the very least what order we're positioned in, so I know who he's targeting first. Based on kind of the events of last session, I would imagine that farthest from Rudolph would be Lore, because Lore was following Scrooge out, and then I would imagine next up is Q, because Q brought the tea to Scrooge. So I would imagine John Present would be lagging the most behind and would therefore be closest to Rudolph. Does that sound okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, Rudolph is going to target John Present, and once he gallops up, you're not going to like this. Gets back up on back two legs and punches you with his hooves, and he will punch you. He will punch you 4 times with a flurry of blows.
I have low armor class, so this could be bad.
One of them is a definite miss. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit you.
Barely. But yeah.
Okay, then you're hit.
It doesn't hit me.
You are hit 3 times.
Oh wait, hey, I have a reaction I think I can use here.
Okay. Yeah. What?
It's silvery barbs, which is a reaction, and I can do it when a creature I can see within 60 feet of myself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Awesome. And then I believe Silvery Barbs, you can give advantage to one of your allies as well.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So we'll do the disadvantage roll first.
Okay.
I rolled a 17, and a 10. So I'll re-roll one of the 17s.
Okay.
It was a 19, unfortunately.
Damn. Can I still give advantage to one of my allies, or does that not work? Okay, cool. I'll give advantage to John.
So John, you have an advantage to use on your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll it. You can use it for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. I see you take this pummeling. I'm like, you got this.
First attack is going to be 10 bludgeoning damage and 1 cold damage. And your speed will be reduced by 10 feet on the next turn.
Is that factoring in our what is it? Immunity to cold as a ghost?
Oh,
I think we have an immunity to cold.
If you have immunity to cold as a ghost, yeah, then that would not.
And resistance to bludgeoning, I'm pretty sure, right?
You can get rid of the cold damage. That can be gone. But I will say, Rudolph's hooves are magical, just based on Rudolph being a magical creature in himself.
And it's only for non-magical attacks,
So I will say you will still take the full 10 bludgeoning damage, so you can still have full movement speed on your next turn. Great. Good call out, though. Yeah, and again, be sure to keep me honest on all of your ghost attributes. Cool. 2 more attacks. Let's... John, I'm going to have you roll a dexterity saving throw as well.
Okay, I got a 12 then.
You got a 12. You take 18 more points of bludgeoning damage as you get hit with one hoof that has this icicle sheen on it on its first punch. But upon coming into contact with your spectral form, that actually melts the ice off. But the full physical pack of the punch from the hoof still hits. And Rudolph seeing that the power of the punch in itself, with his, again, massive biceps. Still packs the punch, regardless of you being spectral forms. Will continue to just like put his full strength into the next two punches. As
I like to imagine that every punch, I'm like reliving the flashback from like 300 years ago. I remember something is wrong.
you feel that memory hit you every single time you get punched. And on the last punch, kind of like a boxer in a ring, you're hit upside the head and it knocks you to the ground and you are knocked prone.
What did that movement speed hampering back?
I don't know what you're talking about. What are your health totals?
My max was 45.
So you're
I'm
down.
45.
You're down to 17.
Mine is 52.
Cool. So Laura's is 52, and Q and John's are both 45. Good to know. That is going to be Rudolph's turn. That is all.
And what was your AC?
11.
11.
Next up is going to be Q. You all float back into the warehouse in this alternate dimension. You go back up to Scrooge's office, papers still strewn about. And Q, you just made the tea, so you know exactly how to remake it again. Same quality and everything. You know exactly what proportions you used. You make all 3 cups of tea. You kind of all just hover around Scrooge's desk with your cups of tea. And on the material plane, it just looks like 3 cups of tea that are just floating in the air, and like occasionally and the liquid disappears.
You know, I have to say, Q, I don't normally like giving up control. This is a damn good cup of tea.
Thank you so much. I think I must have learned from the master, honestly. You
This
just
is
give me
good
so many
tea.
cups of tea. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You guys, I actually feel like I've done something right and accomplished it fully
God.
for once. Oh my gosh, I feel like my work at the Chronamentarium actually never ends. So this is really awesome.
We should start getting this tea at the Chronamentarium.
Exactly, yeah.
We are starting a tradition here.
Here we go. Yeah, I'll write down this recipe. I'll record it. I'll make sure to record it.
Good work
Yeah.
requires good tea.
Exactly.
Yeah, and once you write it down, do you mind handing me a copy so I can put it on the shelf?
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll give one to Tomoe. She can run it over. There you go.
This needs to be archived.
I think we could all just, take a minute to enjoy what's happening, enjoy the taste, not worry about anything just for a second. Focus on here and now.
She
Everything
just
is
sees this like better future in her head, and then just snaps back to like roided out Rudolph in front of everyone. It's like, oh man, that could have been so nice. Am I pretty close to John?
Yeah, you're like right behind John. I would say you and Lore are both within like 10 to 15 feet of John.
Okay, got it. Let's see. I think I could do some actions against Rudolph, but I think my main concern right now is that I've just seen John take a ton of damage. I'm gonna run up and be like, oh my goodness, and then I'm gonna just grab John's shoulder on like the ground and cast Mage Armor. So now your AC is 13 plus whatever your Dex modifier is. And I don't have any bonus actions I can really take, so I think that's it.
It's 13 plus Dex modifier, right?
Yes.
What is your armor class up to now?
It's 13 plus 3, right? So it's 16.
It's nice. So is that a 5-point boost to your AC?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Anything else from Q?
I have no bonus actions I can take.
Seeing you run up to John Present and protect him, Rudolph is going to shift his attention to you, and with a legendary action, his nose glows brighter and brighter
Oh
as
no.
there's then a laser beam that shoots into your spectral beam, and he's going to roll an attack against you. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Great. That is going to be 14 fire damage
Yowza.
as this laser pierces from his nose directly into your shoulder and creates a hole within your form. And he says, I will get to you soon. Let me finish your friend off first.
Oh, I'm leaking ghost ooze. I don't think Q's ever been seriously hurt their ghost life.
Oh yeah, you're a blob. So
Yeah.
that you don't have a shoulder. You just get like a hole in your blob body.
Yeah, no, I'm just leaking like little ghost ooze,
Ectoplasm.
ectoplasm or whatever.
Okay. Next up is John.
Okay. I'm just gonna use half my movement to stand up, and then I'm just going to look straight at Rudolph and just be like, first, ow. I know you had a hard life fitting in with all the reindeer. It was really hard, to get Santa to accept you. We are not your enemy, man. We are trying to help.
You know nothing, ghost.
We're trying to help Scrooge believe in Christmas. If anything, you should be happy with us. Can we just talk this out?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
And I use Tides of Chaos to make it a normal check. It says I can gain advantage in one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
You could. You also have the advantage that was given to you by Q.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll just use the one that Q gave me.
Yeah, then you can roll flat.
My persuasion's pretty high. I didn't roll that well, but my persuasion is plus 12, so my total is 17.
Dang. Okay. On a 17, Rudolph is not out of combat mode by any means, but I think you all haven't done any violent actions towards Rudolph yet. The only actions you've taken are you talking to him right now and Q running up to protect you from being damaged by Rudolph. That in mind, Rudolph is going to have a bit of a puzzled look. The king did not say anything about what you were doing. He just told me to stop you. So stop you I shall. And you see that his demeanor is definitely like a little bit less aggressive than before. And he's like, there's a layer of confusion that you've now added to everything else that Rudolph's got going on. So this definitely was a step in the direction towards de-escalation, but you are still currently in combat.
That my action for the turn?
No, that's free. You can have that free interaction. Roll an insight check for me.
26 is my total roll.
You've on a 26. You've seen people come through like refugee camps and also people just out in the world who are this buff and this like aggressive, and you have seen that a lot of them understand the concept of self-defense and also understand like an honorable fight. In this moment, you think based on the vibe of Rudolph here in front of you and also what you know about Rudolph, that attacking him in retaliation or in self-defense would not necessarily hurt your ability to continue to try to de-escalate.
Then in that case, I am going to use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him.
Ooh.
So I see a space on the ground within range, and I'm going to try and basically grab him with the hand from the soil. For this one, I want to use that other thing I was talking about, so that he has Metamagic Heightened Spell to have him have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Awesome.
So I want to use 3 sorcery points.
Well, the 17 and a 7. Plus 6 is his strength save, so for a total of 13.
My DC is 20.
Nice. So failing that save, a hand made of soil that breaks apart the cobblestone street grabs Rudolph so he cannot move any longer. He is under the restrained condition. And he can attempt to break out again on his turn, I believe. But right now he's restrained. Does he take any damage from that?
He takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So 6 bludgeoning damage.
6. You don't see the damage affect him that much. The most significant part of the spell was definitely the restraining.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else from John Present?
I am gonna run a little further back, a little bit out of his range, kind of more back where Lore is.
Nice. Yeah. So you back up like 15 feet. Cool. Next up is Lore.
So I want to use something called Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
which allows me to craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that I can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed throw, a visible phenomenon of my choice is perceivable only to the target for the duration. The illusion that I want to cast that Rudolph starts hearing the voice of the king in his mind saying mixed messages, saying that, you need to help anyone comes to stop Santa. You need to make sure that they can save Christmas. And if you see, we all need to stop Scrooge. So he starts hearing this, like almost like a memory of the king's voices saying, if you find anyone coming to stop Scrooge or to save Christmas, you must help them. This is your prime goal.
That is awesome. That is incredible. Okay, I believe this is an intelligence saving throw,
Yes.
which is his worst stat. So,
Nice.
Ooh.
what is your spell save DC?
My spell save is
Yours is also
20.
20. Yeah.
Oh, so he
20.
has to roll a nat 20 on this in order to
Damn.
not be affected. An 18 on the die is not enough.
Oh.
You all, I'm just gonna break down what has happened in the last, because technically this was 6 seconds. We have now done one complete turn. What has happened in the last 6 seconds? The buffest reindeer you have ever seen in your life runs down a cobblestone street towards you, punches your oldest party member several times in the head, knocks him to the ground. Q comes in, protects John. John tries to persuade Rudolph, and then when that doesn't work to its fullest extent, restrains him with a giant dirt hand. And now Lore has invaded his mind with illusory messages, mixed messaging from Santa Claus. Help those who are interacting with Ebenezer Scrooge. Hurt those who are interacting with Ebenezer Scrooge. Help them save Christmas. Stop them from saving Christmas. And you see Rudolph just like shakes his head. The same like laser that came out of his nose just like shoots a couple times in the air as he like shakes his head, just because he's experiencing like a physical restraint and mental restraint in a as short a time as he's experienced in his life. Just like expecting you all to be easy prey, especially after knocking John to the ground, and then all of a sudden you have kind of used your collective abilities to stop him. And you see he kind of gives up in this moment, or at least gives up in the sense that like he is no longer actively going to try to violently pursue you on his turn. And we will exit initiative order for the moment. I will keep this initiative order just in case combat starts back up, but for the time being, we are out of initiative.
Alex, we did forget to do Wild Magic Surge.
Oh,
If you want to throw that into this mix as well.
let's do it. Are you up to a 2 or a 3 that will cause the surge?
They keep going up every
It goes up every
so
time
kind
you
of
use
the
a
earlier
spell.
Okay, cool. So this would be, I've used one spell before, so this would be 2, I guess.
Yes, so you would get a wild magic surge on a 1 or a 2.
Got a 10.
Nice. Okay, so that threshold goes up to a 3 now, the next time you use
Gotcha.
a spell. Here, Rudolph is just restrained, held by this dirt hand. How long is its duration? Up to a minute, and its concentration. So for the next 54 seconds, or I guess no, that's a full minute. For the next full minute, you all kind of just have a conversation here. I'm confused. I don't know what to do anymore. What are you doing here? I thought you Chronamentarium folk didn't meddle.
Well, we usually wouldn't, but this is kind of extenuating circumstances. Should we tell him?
How about we trade information? How about you tell us why you're here?
And we'll offer you something in return. Information.
Yep.
Roll a persuasion check or an intimidation check.
I'm gonna do... Oh, they're both plus 10 for me. 16.
16.
I have pretty high.
I was as honest as I could be for a several second interaction. King Claus sent me here. He heard of you trying to interact with Scrooge and wanted to put an end to it.
Why, though? He should want the same thing we do.
I don't know, I just... Santa sent me on errands. I have tried to ask him why, and he won't answer me.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check on that.
11.
You think he's being honest in this moment. All he told me was 3 ghosts from Chronamentarium are coming in and trying to interact with Scrooge, and we can't have that, especially on night of Christmas.
Well, did he tell you that Scrooge is kind of anti-Christmas? I think, trying to get him to believe in Christmas again, that should be what you want, too.
You see, Rudolph's demeanor kind of breaks a little bit here. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter because King Claus told me to do it, so I'm going to do it.
Has King Claus ever been wrong?
Are you going to tell him if I tell you?
Of course not.
How would we really communicate?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage this time. I will say, as a group, you all can roll a persuasion check with advantage here.
Oh, thank God, because that was a nat 1 on one of my rolls.
I got a 19.
19.
Oh, no, I got a 10.
And
22.
22. You promise not to tell anyone, I will tell you. Santa Claus is wrong all the time. But I've learned in order to keep my position as head reindeer that I cannot say anything. I will be removed from the kingdom if I say anything against him. He is very, very harsh and strict. Are you sure you're not telling anyone this? And he starts to cry as it's been about a minute. I will say he starts to cry here as the grasp kind of just lightly lets go of him as the hand slowly lowers back into the earth and the cobblestone bricks that were upheaved by this hand just kind of gently get set back into place. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't head reindeer. Who would guide the sleigh?
Maybe we've been too neutral for too long. I don't even recognize that Santa anymore.
No,
They're there.
The children wouldn't get their presents if Santa couldn't see he can't get glasses.
I want to go up and I want to take my little ghostly scarf off around my neck and very just like gingerly I want to put it around Rudolph's neck instead.
You see, as opposed to your attempt with Scrooge, Rudolph is another astral being, another being from your plane of existence. So this scarf actually, you have to float up in order to put it around his neck, but his hooves are covering his face as he starts to cry, and you kind of put this scarf around his neck.
Oh, that is...
We made some extra tea back there, right? I think it's now another opportunity.
The tea sounds really nice. I would like a break. I've been flying for, I don't know how long. It's been years, decades, maybe centuries. He never makes me stop flying.
Buddy, tell me about it. I understand working so hard that you feel like you're going crazy all the time.
He says, your nose is so bright, Rudolph, you have to go everywhere. And I say, can you not get glasses, flashlights, something? You know, I'm just one reindeer. But, I mean, I suppose I'm not the only one he treats this way. He treats everyone in the kingdom this way.
Lore has an expression of both empathy and then panic because she realizes that all the information that she has in the shelf might not be the most accurate with all this new information coming in. And then she pulls out a notebook and makes some quick notes, scribbles some quick notes on checking up on stuff and re-evaluating facts.
What else has King Claus told you about Scrooge? Anything?
Nothing. I mean, if we're keeping secrets between us, I was not fully honest earlier. He truly did not tell me anything about Scrooge when he gave me the mission. When I was around the corner before he called me in, he was getting the news from his other reindeer scouts, who, if I'm being honest, feel the same way I do about him. They also are not fans. They may have bullied me, but we're all victims now. I'm talking a lot. I lost my train of thought. I'm crying again.
Oh, let's get some tea. Oh my goodness. I think
I need to drink tea and maybe my brain will soothe.
Oh my gosh, can Q like rush off to make another cup of tea and bring it back out in the meantime?
Lore and John, if you would like to talk to Rudolph or do anything physically with Rudolph, like comfort him in any way in this time, let me know.
Yeah, I think I would go over to him and kind of crouch down and just like pat him on the back a little bit. And also be like, I realize this is hard for you to tell us so much about someone so revered over at Yuletide.
No, it came really easy. Once the dam broke, it kind of all just came out. He's been an asshole for a very long time.
I'm glad you could just feel comfortable enough with us to let it out. Just let it all out.
You're the first
Okay.
neutral people I've come across outside of Yuletide Kingdom, so it's more or less a matter of lack of exposure to others than you are the best people I've ever come across. You're all right so far.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
So Lore also walks over, takes Rudolph's paws or hooves in her hand, and then gently caresses him.
I also realized that we promised you some information as well, and I think it's only fair that we be honest with you, Rudolph.
Okay.
We've discovered some anomalies leading to potentially the end of existence as we know it if we can't get Scrooge to believe in the power of Christmas. I know it's crazy, but it's just what we've examined all possible futures, and this is the only way.
How does that even make sense? Man on mortal plane who has no stake in anything? How did you come across this conclusion?
Well, we don't know all the details well enough yet, but we know with very high accuracy that this is going to happen. We just discovered it, which is why, we are very neutral, we never interfere. So,
Yes.
this was extreme circumstances that pushed us to act immediately.
I think I come back out with the tea at this point.
Yeah.
Here you go, Rudolph.
Oh.
I made another cup of festive tea.
Uh,
It's my new recipe. I just came up with it tonight. I hope you like it.
Thank you. What are your names?
I'm Q, or you can call me yet to come, or yet.
I'm Lore.
John Present, Ghost of Christmas Present.
Q,
As of
Lore, and Present, John Present, Ghost of Present. Do you prefer full name or any shortenings?
John Present is good for.
John Present is good for me too then. I'm sorry for punching you earlier.
Yeah, it really hurt.
Listen, I am soldier. I can be soldier if I need to be. You know not to cross me now, Mr. John Present.
Yes, you're very very powerful, very tough guy.
Very powerful, very tough guy.
You are, bud. You are.
Don't patronize me. What am I
Would
going
I
to
have
do?
ever would I have ever come across any of Rudolph's potential life paths in the past?
Roll a history check.
So it's 14 plus 7, so that's 21.
Okay. You have a pretty good memory, despite your anxiety. You can hone in on if you're thinking about one particular calculation you've done or string of calculations you've done. You can remember. You've kept good track of him, and just out of curiosity, poked around. You kind of playing with a lot of different people, seeing how they could have turned out based on different choices they make. And do you see that Rudolph could have stayed a reindeer on the sleigh, but further back? And you see that there are some futures where he is not in the reindeer platoon at all, where he is living a life still in the kingdom of Yuletide, but with his family in his small village, kind of on the outskirts of the kingdom, and less so in the central kingdom. You remember these most because they were most intriguing to you. You noticed several branches where, based on certain choices he made, he had left the kingdom of Yuletide. A few where he had joined the Chronamentarium and acted as an advisor or mentor there.
Interesting.
So you see a lot of different possibilities there. Lore.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does what Rudolph told us compare to what I already know about Santa?
I will have you roll a history check for me as well. On a 21 also.
Me? No, 13
Oh, 13.
for history. Yeah.
Yes. on a 13, you think the story pretty much lines up. You know about King Claus. You know that he has been known to be a belligerent and harsh ruler who has only cared for his elven kind and valued them based on how much work they get done. There's a very regimented system of like keeping track of how many toys everyone makes, how many scoops of poop, reindeer poop, are gathered. Literally every single menial task possibly contribute to the whole of the kingdom, and to maintaining Christmas is kept track of, and elves are given ranks in accordance with that work. So it's very much a society that's very harshly organized, and people are only valued in how much labor they get done. And all of that knowledge that you have about the Kingdom of Yuletide aligns with what you've heard from Rudolph up to this point.
In that case, Lore basically knows all of this in a very factual manner up until now. So it's basically logged under personalities and behaviors and opinions in her notes and in the archives. But actually seeing someone being impacted by all of that and by that kind of harsh leadership, something inside Lore shakes a little bit, because it's one thing to know the facts, but to actually see someone break down so that she clearly feels empathy and sorry for Rudolph, and there's almost like a calling and a sense of staying neutral and on the sidelines of certain facts. So she basically is going through this kind of like a moral conflict about how much should we stay neutral and on the outside versus how much should we jump in and interfere. So she's going through some sort of internal conflict.
How much do you think that is visible to those around you?
I think it's visible. It's definitely looking like she's just basically evaluating and having an internal debate as she is still continuing to caress Rudolph. So John and Q notice it.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, the usually kind of unshakable Lore seemingly bothered by this. He's interesting.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something. I'm kind of hovering in front of Rudolph as he's sipping tea, and knowing this stuff about his potential life paths, I want to say, Rudolph, sir, this is basically the basis of my whole job, but the future is never really set in stone, and even if it feels like you're really stuck in one place, you can always, make a change, and there's a few changes that you could maybe consider making. I've seen some of your potential futures. You could still make them a reality, and as I describe some of the futures that you've told me about, I want to use my minor illusion cantrip to kind of highlight my point, I guess, things that I've seen as potential futures, like the one where he's living with his family happily instead of being working for Santa. I want to have laughter and the voices of his family as I'm talking through that, or talking about him at the Chronamentarium. I want to have a little blurry image of him, how he would look in that position. So I just want to use this illusion cantrip to kind of illustrate what could be, I guess, for him.
I'm gonna have you roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. It's a +0, so that's a 16 on the die.
16. You see his demeanor, as he's holding and sipping the tea, obviously crying and very sad, and distressed. Seeing this possible future, he kind of sits up again, almost with the same resolve that you saw him coming in with. How can I get that future?
Which one?
Any of them.
I mean, really, it's all just a matter of personal choice. At the end of the day, it's got to be your choice to make a change in whatever direction you want to go. I know it can seem maybe kind of scary or insurmountable, but really, anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
Working with us and figuring out how to solve this problem right now would lead to those better futures for you, Rudolph.
In reality, for any future, you need to help us out, because if we don't change Scrooge's mind, there's no future for any of us. The first step towards attaining the future that you want is to make sure we all have a future. That is on good tea, huh?
It's a little cold, and shoots his nose laser into the tea. Much better, much better.
Yeah, sorry, ectoplasm kind of saps warmth, I've been told.
Hey, it's all good. Just let me know what I can do to help you. And I will help. I will help.
You go ahead and keep that scarf.
Thank you.
Oh no, there. Don't cry in the tea, please.
It's happy cry. It's happy cry. Oh, it's still hot.
Well, actually, Lore beams with like this naive optimism. It says, well, in all this time that we've been chatting and getting to know each other, maybe this is already solved. We encourage Scrooge to go chat with a bunch of people so he can start seeing how beautiful Christmas is and Christmas can be. So maybe he's changed his mind already.
That would be so
When's
wonderful.
your next? It would be. When is your next check-in with Santa, Rudolph? When do you have to make a report?
He wants me to check in after the siege on Kingdom of Yuletide is complete. He said that all will be well and it is okay that the Kingdom of Yuletide is taken. We should be able to complete our route as normal.
Why does Santa want the Yuletide Kingdom taken?
This truly seems to go against the best interests again, like with the Scrooge thing. This is really strange.
I fear Santa more. I can never know what's going on in that man's head.
Do you know anyone who might have more information, either about the Pumpkin King or Santa's interest in Yuletide?
Besides the Pumpkin King and Santa themselves, I don't think so. I mean, I am as close as it gets, at least to Santa Claus.
How will you know when the siege has occurred? Do you have any type of way to communicate with Santa from here, or do you have to go back physically every now and then? Or...
I get the message cantrips.
Okay.
I see. Okay, well,
Not to interrupt, we've had lovely conversation, but you speak of Scrooge and I see none of Scrooge. Where has he gone off to?
Oh lord. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna look around.
Oh no, where is Scrooge?
You see he's gone. I mean, this has been at least 5 or 10 minutes that you have been here now with Rudolph. Actually, probably more like 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh god.
And you have no idea where he's gone off to.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He started hurrying in different directions looking for Scrooge.
Yeah, I'm just floating all over the place. Mr. Scrooge!
And then-
Mr. Scrooge, sir! Hello!
First task as a soldier for Chronamentarium. I shall complete my mission well. And he flies up and his nose alights, but instead of the fire beam that has come out of it up until this point, it's actually a more ambient light that now lights up the city for you all to see better. You all can roll perception checks, and with advantage.
Ooh. Excellent.
23.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Oh!
That's 25.
20 for me.
Dang. John, was that also an nat 20 for you, or?
No, I have. I rolled a 16, and my perception is +7.
Okay. I mean, you all got 20 plus. You're like, this is an old man in a bathrobe and slippers. He could not have gone far. You see, you kind of followed the street down, the main street down. You think that's the first place that he would have just continued to walk, is that same street. And you follow it down, and there is a town square with a lot of booths set up. And there's actually some activity here. Not a ton of activity, given it's about midnight on the night of Christmas. But there's some activity here. And what do you know? You see a man waddling around the town square down there. I will say, just for everyone's knowledge, Lore, you, I believe, charm personed him, and that spell lasts an hour. And it's been about a half an hour since that spell has been cast. So you have about a half an hour left until that spell wears off, and he will know that you casted it on him.
She also did suggestion on him though too, right? And that lasts 8 hours.
Yes, the suggestion lasts 8 hours. But it's also a concentration spell.
That might have broken during the...
I don't think it broke during the fight because Lord never got hit.
No.
And even if you did, I should have, as a DM, told you about that. So we'll
And Tasmal Force is a concentration spell.
yeah, that's okay.
Like, but...
I should have that's not on me. Or sorry, that is on me. I should have called that out at the time. I did not. So we'll say that both spells are still in effect, the charm person spell and the suggestion spell.
So-
but you all see him wandering around this town square area.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We didn't lose him.
Yeah, we all catch up to him. And does Rudolph join us?
Rudolph will do as you ask. If you want him to kind of like stay back right now, you can ask him to. I will say, you all as ghosts have easy time disguising yourself, have a natural way of going into the ethereal plane, but still being able to interact with Scrooge in that manner. And Rudolph does not have that. He has kind of no ability to go incognito like that. So you think he would definitely be a distraction presence, to say the least, if he were to come down into the town square.
Before we kind of get too close to Scrooge, I'll just call up and be like, "Thank you. Just wait there for a second."
Aye,
Just kinda
aye.
indicating.
And you're not a soldier, you're a friend.
Yes, that's what that scarf means.
I'm still soldier. You all float down into the town square. There's like a couple dozen people here. There's a lot of stalls that are selling various Christmas accoutrements. You see like wreaths being sold. You see like those stained glass lights or lanterns. You see them being sold as well. And there's not many customers here. There are a few that are coming through and getting some last minute things. These stalls are kind of just here out of formality because once Christmas passes, like these items are not going to be bought by anyone, so they're just trying to milk as much as they can since they're already made. Scrooge, you can tell, is a well-known figure around here. You can tell, just the presence alone of an old man in a bathrobe and slippers in late December in London it has drawn the attention of people. But he has clearly been talking to people all around. I'm trying to remember what the exact wording of your suggestion that you gave him was. Was it just to talk to people? Do we remember?
Yeah, it was go outside and talk to people, and he might be able to rediscover the Christmas spirit and see what Christmas means to people.
I think on that, you see Scrooge has clearly already talked to a bunch of people. He's kind of talked to most people in this square and has taken a break to sit down on a bench. And you see him kind of just looking off towards a stall on the opposite side of the square.
How does he feel about all the things, the market items that he's been seeing at this point?
You can roll an insight check for me, or you can ask him.
I'll ask him. Hi there, Scrooge.
Oh, hello, friend. Hello, friends. Long time no see.
Hello there, friend.
I missed you dearly. I've been around this square and there's a bunch of lovely people here. You're right. This is great.
Right?
I got some hot cocoa over from that fine gentleman over there. I got this lovely garland.
And you see he actually has a garland wrapped around his neck as if it were a scarf.
And I'm feeling great. You're right, Christmas is all right. You know, I'm kind of coming around to it. I'm not quite there yet, but you know, I see the appeal a little bit now.
Did you meet anyone, Scrooge?
Beautiful.
Whoa, you all talked at once. What's going on?
That is so exciting.
Yeah,
We do that.
Yes, we do tend to do that.
Did you meet anybody, Scrooge?
Oh, I met plenty of people. I met most people.
Roll an insight check for me.
It's John?
Just John.
I got a 17.
17. You see, he's staring at a stall across the way that sells wreaths. It's on the other side of the square, and there is a very finely dressed man over there. He's wearing like a brown wool suit with a waistcoat and a tailcoat on top of that, as well as a felt hat that covers his ears. It is an older man, looks to be similar age to Scrooge, but standing like a little more upright, and just looks happy. And you see that that stall has actually been the one getting the most traffic.
Is that a friend of yours, Scrooge?
I guess you could say that.
You see he's blushing a little bit.
Scrooge, what happened over there?
Oh, well, since you all are my friends, I will tell you, that man over there, his name is Bo. We were to be wed, but he left me. He said I was getting too money obsessed, and he left. I've been kind of doing keeping a radius away from him. I've talked to a lot of people. Like, I did what you guys told me. Don't get me wrong, but I know he hasn't seen me, and I'm scared to talk to him. But I don't know. Something is still pulling me to talk to him.
Oh, come on. Yeah, sorry, we keep doing this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand you're excited as my friends, and I appreciate that. I should talk to him. You think so?
You should talk to him.
What if he doesn't want to see me? It didn't.
If
end
something
very
in
well.
your gut is telling you to do something, Scrooge, I think it's important to feel those emotions and act on them.
It's the pull of possibility. Yes. You're already very adorned. You need a wreath for your house, for your front door.
You're
And what
right.
happened is in the past. You want to see how he feels about things now? Maybe he's happy to see you.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Okay. What? I'm going.
He's still like sitting in the bench.
I'm going right now. Look at me, I'm walking. Oh, there I go.
He was just kind of like,
Look, I
Scrooge,
just...
I'm sad to tell you, you're not actually doing this. Imagining the future's great, but you should do it.
Actions even more important, Scrooge. Let's go.
Okay, you're right.
And then as he starts to lean forward, you all look over and you see the man is gone. The man is no longer there. You hear a voice from the other side.
Scrooge, is that you?
And you see Bo walk up from the side. And Scrooge goes,
Ah! Sorry, I'm a bit jumpy tonight.
you see Bo says,
No worries. I came from your blind side. It's all good.
I saw you from across the way. You looked as if you were talking to yourself, and I just wanted to check in and see if you were doing all right. It's rare to see you out and about outside of your lavish estates.
Oh, I just thought I'd take a bit of a walk. I felt compelled. But I must say it is quite beautiful out here, and the simplicity of just everything is very, relieving in a way I did not expect.
And you see, as Scrooge kind of starts talking about this, you see Bo lights up. All of you can roll insight checks if you would like.
Oh, damn. Got a 2 plus 5 is a
16.
7.
Laura, what did you
9.
get? Laura, you can't quite get a read on it. Q, you think they hate each other. And are just, like,
I'm also
having a
just like,
conversation.
I like saying to my companions where, like, I guess, like, because were only visible to Scrooge, I'm just kind of whispering. I'm like whispering to Laura, like, people don't talk to themselves. That's not normal. I do that all the time.
But John Present, you see kind of a old love that used to be there, still is definitely there, not that far beneath the surface. And as Bo kind of sees Scrooge interact with him in a way that he has not seen since his younger years, when he wasn't nearly as money obsessed and hungry as he is now, Bo has like a surprised look, like a very happily surprised look on his face.
Oh, well, you're not adorned in very many clothes. I see you have the garland. Would you like to, go set it up? I mean, I was just about to close down my booth. I could take you back. You shouldn't be out here in the cold in just a bathrobe.
And as Scrooge looks down and sees that he's in a bathroom, says,
Oh, yes, that actually sounds lovely. Please get me home.
and you see Bo kind of extends his arm out for Scrooge, and Scrooge takes it as they start off towards the warehouse once more, back in the same direction.
Aww,
Oh, lovely.
that's adorable. Nice.
I think there might be hope for us yet.
Yeah, this is even more of a beautiful outcome than I had imagined.
The future just works in mysterious ways. It all ends up working out sometimes.
You see in the air, Rudolph is still up there, and you see 3 quick lights of his nose, followed by 3 longer blips of his nose, followed by 3 shorter blips of his nose again.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that's Morse code for SOS.
What was that? Oh no.
I think I am gonna float up to where Rudolph is.
John, I think one of us should go with Scrooge. So I'm gonna go follow Scrooge and Bo back to his house.
I'll go back up with Rudolph.
John, before you leave, you got the best insight check out of everyone on Scrooge. You see that he is still very nervous and is like looking around a lot. Even it's partially because he's cold, but it's also partially because he's nervous and he doesn't know how to interact. You think some sort of just soothing words could help set him and allow him to stay in the present moment. Do you wish to say anything to him as he leaves that Bo would not hear?
Yeah, I'll just say, Scrooge, just remember, he asked you to go with him for a reason, and that's enough. Just be present. And then I'll go float up away up to the wall.
Bestowing the words and just be present.
I hear John say that, and even though I did not perceive anything myself, I catch on to what he said, and then I start giving encouraging words to Scrooge. Scrooge, you have the opportunity to rewrite the past, but change the course of how things worked in the past. We believe in you. You have an opportunity to have a different outcome this time. And I keep like saying these words of encouragement as I'm following him back home.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
4, but I have a pretty high modifier. 10, 14.
You see, after the first couple times you say something, like as he walks, he says,
All right, I got it.
to like stop you from continuing. But like you see both your words and John Present's words have affected him as he tightens his arm around Bo's and walks in a more upright, relaxed fashion, not as nervous as he was before. John Present and Q, you float back up to Rudolph, and you see Rudolph looks a little stressed. He says, Sorry to interrupt. I do have to go. I have received word that the Yuletide Kingdom has indeed fallen.
Fallen?
The northern
Fully?
The northern Polis has been taken.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Quicker than we thought.
Yeah, definitely.
I will have to go, but if you can find a way to contact me, and I will try to find you all later. Maybe at Chronamentarium, maybe here. I will help you all. I will try to help you all when I can, if I can.
Can you, for now, tell Santa that Scrooge has been taken care of?
Yes, I will tell him that I have taken care of all of you. He will not know of your continued presence here.
I know that's a lot to ask, Rudolph.
For you, my soldier friends, it is...
Well, just friend.
We're working on it. Yeah, let me go at my own pace. I will do such.
As a man who likes assurances and appreciation, I appreciate you, Rudolph.
The doors to the Chronamentarium are always open to you.
Thank you, friends, soldiers. Friends, soldiers. Goodbye. And he gallops back into the sky towards the astral plane. As you sit with the information that the Kingdom of Yuletide has indeed fallen, you don't know what that means for your current mission. In that feeling of uncertainty, that is where we are going to leave today's session.
Cool.
What's going to happen?
Yep.
It's fallen!
We'll see you next time on Hallowed Be Thy Eve!
Woo!
Woo!